Hi friends, welcome back. We are going to be talking Saxon 76, lesson 10, sequences and scales here. For this guy, what we are wanting to do is figure out if in the pattern we're adding or multiplying. So like if you look at this first example that I have here, I have 1, 3, 9, 27. What's going on there? Well, 1 to 3 is adding 2, but if I add 2 to 3, I'm not going to get 9. So I'm definitely not adding. But I'm multiplying because if I multiply 1 times 3, I get 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. If you're ever unsure when you're multiplying, you can take the second number divided by the first, and that will tell you what you're multiplying by. So now what we have to do to find the next number is 27 times 3. 7 times 3 is 21. 3 times 2 is 6, 7, 8. I end up with 81. All right, think of a whole number and then double it. I messed up writing this. So think of a whole number and double it. Is the answer even or odd? If you have a whole number, 11, and we double it, we get 22. If you have a whole number, 41, and you double it, you get 82. It's always going to be even because when you double something, you're making it divisible by 2, and everything divisible by 2 is an even number. Good. Okay, so what temp is shown here? And I did a terrible disservice on drawing this. Look in your book for a better scale. Okay, so you'll see here between 0 and 10, there are not 10 dashes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 dashes, which means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chunks. So from 0 to 10, that must mean that they're each worth 2 because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That would be, so they're not worth 1, they're worth 2. So knowing that now, this is going to be 4 degrees Fahrenheit, we're talking. Okay, here are the practice problems. Give those a shot. Let me know if you have any questions. Go ahead and pause the video, do those. And if you have any questions, come on back and we'll do them together. Okay, so let's look at this guy, 18 to 27. Looks like to get to 27, we would need to add 9. So plus 9, plus 9. Okay, so our pattern is adding 9. So if we do that, we get 54. And then if we add 9, we get 63, 72, and so on. If you know your multiplication tables for 9s, that's pretty easy. This one, we're going to be multiplying. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. 32 times 16, or times 2 is 64. All right, think of a whole number and double it and add 1. Is the number even or odd? Well, we talked about that before. If you double a number, it's always going to be even. But if you take an even number, let's say 8, and you add 1 to it, you get 9, which is an odd number. So this time, it's always going to be odd. All right, room temperature is, this is a dreadful scale that I drew. Please look in your book for a better one. So room temperature for this, let's look at these guys. It goes up to 70, but then 1 beyond it. Between 70 and 80, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chunks. Well, between 70 and 80, there's 10 degrees, but if we have 5 chunks, they're each worth 2. So if it goes 1 chunk up, that's going to be 72 degrees. On the Celsius side, between 20 and 30, there are 10 degrees. 1, 2, and how many chunks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chunks. So that must mean that these are worth 2 as well. So 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Yep, that makes sense. So 22 is right here. So 22 degrees Celsius. And there's our Fahrenheit. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, great work, and we'll see you next time.